Hello, this is Fernando from Lodomus.com, and in this video I'm going to show you how to create a campaign to generate buyer leads for your real estate business. Okay, so here we go. I just created a new campaign and I'm about to select my objective. If I am targeting the US, only for the US, for these niches, credit, employment and housing, I have to select this. Why I have to select this? Because I will have some restrictions because of all the privacy things that have been going on with Facebook, so I have to select that option. This is not a big deal, but it restricts something that I will show you in a bit. I'm going to select this if you are from the US. If you are from another country, you don't have to select that. Okay, so now I'm going to select conversions. You have to have the pixel installed on your page in order to use conversions and to have Facebook optimize in a proper way all your ads and to get the best conversions that you can possibly get. Okay, so I keep all this like that. In here they are telling me to generate leads, to create a leads form. I have another video that shows you how to do just that, but for now I'm going to keep it at conversions. I will link to the leads form ad in here. Conversions test. Okay, you can keep all these off because they are not needed and they are a bit advanced. Now we continue. We have this in here, housing. There are some restrictions as I told you. I am in Spain right now, so it is picking Spain for me. But I will change that to, well, let me show you first in here. This is a custom conversion. You can create any custom conversion. I will leave a link also how you can create a custom conversion on your site. This is to let Facebook know that it should optimize to show it to people that are similar to the ones that are converting in here. This is a custom conversion that fires on the thank you page. There is a first page where they have to input their info, for example their name and email, and then they are redirected to that page, to another page where this fires. Okay, let's continue. All of this off, and now the audience. In here, when you select housing, you cannot use lookalike audiences. Lookalike audiences are audiences that are similar to the audience, to a custom audience. I will do another video and explain all this in more detail, but for now just keep in mind that you can't use lookalike audiences with housing. Okay, so now I'm going to change this to United States. You can select a given city or country, or better said, or state. It depends where you are advertising, what is your goal. For example, I will select New York. I don't want the whole United States, just New York. We have a potential reach of 16 million. If you are selling a house, probably you will want people who live in this location. So you select people who live in this location. It stays as 16 million, no problem. This is New York. Okay, so in here I have to select, with the because I have the housing, zip code selection is unavailable. This is one of the restrictions. And location selection must include all areas within a 15-mile radius of any selected city, address or drop pin. So this is because I am targeting housing, real estate. I can't also change the age or the gender. This is another restriction. At least I can select the languages, but don't think this is a problem because I can select the age and gender. If you have everything well set up with your pixel, Facebook will do its job and will get you cheap leads. Don't worry about that. In here, if it is a Spanish offer, you can select Spanish all. If it is an English offer, you can keep the languages empty or even select English, up to you. I normally don't select English, I keep it empty. But it was 15 million now, 16 million, now it is 50 million. You see the difference, there is 1 million. Anyways, you can keep it as you like, but the more restrictions you put, the more the ad will cost. Now for detailed targeting, you can select some interests, or you can keep it also empty. It gives a lot of good results with Facebook. Let me see. If I select Zillow, we had 60 million. Now it has gone down to 3 million. If you are starting out, I would recommend that you target a potential reach of 1 million to 3 million. You shouldn't go above that. So I'm going to click on here on suggestions so that I get some ideas of what I can select. For example, Trulia, it has a potential reach of 17 million worldwide. It doesn't mean only in the United States or on a given country. It is worldwide. I also have homes. I'm going to intersect people who like Zillow and Trulia at the same time. So how to do it? I click on narrow audience, and in here I put Trulia. Remember, it was 3,100,000. Now they have to like this and this. It goes down to 1,700,000. This is a good audience size. I would recommend that you go with that, for example. Of course, you have to test many of them. Don't just try this, copy this video. Just check the suggestions and go check each one of these, which one suits you best, and create your ad accordingly. Now in here, you can keep it automatic placements, or you can select only mobile. This is what I normally use. I target mobiles first only, then the budget you can put 20 euros, $20, whatever you feel it is good, and you can set a start and end date, or you can run the ad continuously. I would recommend that you start your ads the next day in the morning, around 7, 8 in the morning, but up to you. Okay, so now in here I click on continue. It is loading. It is taking a bit of time. You put whatever name you want in here. We will do the review later on. In here you have to select your page. If you are also using Instagram, you have to select an Instagram account. If you don't have an Instagram account, then it will automatically select also your page. Now in here you can use this single image or video. you have to split test all of these. I recommend an image, but sometimes a video can do better, so you have to test it, as I said. Now in here we have to select an image. If you already have an image, the recommended size is 1080 by 1080, but we can also check the free stock images. This is the browse library are the images that I have previously uploaded. In here, if I click in here, I will use the images from Shutterstock. Facebook has a partnership with Shutterstock, so you can use their images, but of course the houses I will show won't probably be the ones I am selling. So this is why I'd recommend that you have your own images prepared beforehand, and that the images that you show in your ads are the same as the images that will be on your landing page. This is very important for the ad send. It is called ad send, because if you show one image on your ad and then on your landing page there is a different image, then this will drop conversions. This is not good at all. And here, for example, I will show house. Okay, but I won't probably use that image because I don't have that house to sell. So you have to be congruent, and unless you are doing some ad, like for example houses below X amount, for example houses below $300K, then you could show one house, one nice house. But as I said, you should also have your landing page with that same house, or your conversions will drop drastically. It is taking a bit of time, I don't know why. I will pause. Oh no, it is okay, it is now working. So I select this image and I click on continue. You can select many images, of course. It will have one ad group with a couple of images. I recommend that you have 2-3 images. If you have 2-3 images of the same house, it is even better. Now I go down in here. What is going on? I don't know why it is so slow today. Okay, so now I have to fill the ad. In here I put my primary text. I'm not going to do an ad. I will just show you where the text normally appears. Primary text. It is up here. Then the headline. My headline. I will remove myself from here. Here is the headline. Now website URL where you are sending people. My website.com/page name. Whatever your page is, your page name, that's a page in your website. That's a description. Now in here I forgot about the description, but you will also have to do that. And in here you can also have a display link. I would recommend that you use only your domain. Like this. It is complaining. Okay, now it worked. It is telling me also the watermark won't show on the ad. Okay, so we have now everything ready, and in here you can select what is more suitable for you. I normally keep the learn more or contact us, but learn more is a good option chosen here. Okay, now this is new. You can also add your languages. If your audience is Spanish and English, you can add the languages in here, but of course you have to be careful, because your landing page should also detect the language. This is mainly if you are targeting many countries, but if you are only targeting one country, I would recommend that you do each ad by its language. Now the tracking, this is the pixel that you should have installed on your website, and these are the URL parameters. If you have Google Analytics installed, you can click on here and use your UTM parameters. If you want to learn more about this, just Google UTM parameters. I might also do a video about this. You can Google UTM parameters, and you will know how to input the parameters in here. Then you can do a review in here to review your ad, to check that everything is okay. You can change the name, the ad set name, you can do everything in here. Then confirm. It is confirming, but I don't want to run this ad, so I will stop it right away. Okay, so this is it for now. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments and I will reply as soon as possible. Thanks, and see you soon.